Hello, 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 hello. Come right on in. Whack 'em, whack 'em, whack 'em. Whack 'em, whack 'em, whack 'em. Come right on in. Boy, it's been a very busy 24 hours. Welcome today to another segment of Current Events Now. Welcome to another segment of Current Events Now. And buddy, have the events been coming down? Today, on this Wednesday, John F. Kennedy's son was sworn in, voted in down the party lines with Mitch McConnell, of all people, voting with the Democrats. But he was sworn in at the White House while President Trump looked on as he was sworn in. And John F. Kennedy, he's been in many controversies because he doesn't believe so much in vaccines. He says he believes in them. He doesn't believe in them. It's been reported and proven that every single one of his children have been vaccinated to the fullest extent that one child can be vaccinated. But yet he goes on the circuit around the country testing and decrying the vaccinations and saying that they give children's cause them to be artistic and so forth, and that some of these vaccines are just simply not safe. But yet his children are fully vaccinated. He was sworn in at the White House today, as I said, and he was speaking to the peoples, and he spoke about how his reputation has been tarnished, and that peoples have put out so much untruths about him. But as the country gets to know him and he gets to do his job, he says all he wants to do is make America healthy. So that's what he claims. But we know that his niece, she wrote a blistering letter and sent it to the Senate that they should not confirm him. That he was a lunatic. He was a lunatic. Is basically what she said, and that he is not fit to be the head of CDC of the health of this country. So that was blistering to see that his niece was right, and she doesn't usually do things. She's not known for doing things like that. So for her to have wrote that letter, must have been really painful. And I can only think about her dad, which used to be the president, JFK. If he was here today, I don't know. I think he would shake his head and he would be truly sad about the situation. But getting back to JFK, he's said a lot of controversial things. Just even of late, he was heard speaking about how blacks need to get different vaccines than whites because of the body makeup and so forth, a bunch of phooey. And so he was called on the mat on that, and the senators questioned him, and he said he was misquoted. He said he was misquoted. And so a lot of what the senators questioned him on, that was his answer for a lot of things. He was misquoted. He was misquoted. So there you have it. I also want to point out today that John F. K, he said that he would be a secretary that will make us healthy again. And so his whole life work will be to make us healthy, but he would cut out the fat at the CDC, meaning he would get rid of whole parts of the CDC that he felt was just bloated fat. So expect the CDC to pretty much not be the CDC when he's done with it. Folks, hold on, buckle up. In other news today, Talsi Gabbar yesterday, she was sworn in, and she was also voted down party line, really hot and contested because she has no experience in national intelligence, and she was voted in as the National Intelligence Agency. and she will be overlooking our most precious secrets. But it's been told and heard and talked about that she's been gallivanting around with a lot of dictators, and that we're not certain. We had better keep good eyes on her, because she loose lips sink ships. But she was voted in as National Director of Intelligence, and she's been in a lot of controversies. Even back in 2016, she ran as one of the Democratic candidates, and her and Vice President Kamala Harris got into a heated and hot debate, and it got hot on that stage as they was throwing slanderous talk about. And so she ran back in 2016 to no avail. I assume somewhere along the road she changed parties and went to the Republicans. And so now she is the head of NIA, National Intelligence. I tell you, it's been a lot of news, The Mayor Adams of New York, he's in the news today. One of the assistant attorneys, she walked away and left a letter of resignation because the DOJ, Trump's DOJ, has dropped the charges against Mayor Adams, and so that assistant attorney turning her resignation in protest. And then President Trump, he was asked about did he have anything to do with them charges being dropped, and he said that he didn't have anything to do with them. He said he did not the whole thing. Listen.
If I could ask you about a development in your hometown today, the U.S. Attorney has resigned over the DOJ's request to drop the case into Eric Adams. Did you personally request the Justice Department to drop that case?
No, I didn't. I know nothing about it. I did not. I think that, just to answer your other question.
He said he didn't know nothing about it. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He didn't know. He said he didn't have nothing to do with them dropping the charges against the Mayor Adams. He didn't have anything to do with it. That's what's his response. And so we'll leave it at that. But Talsi Gabbar, as I said, a very contra person who a lot of people did not want her in this national intelligence position. So here is Trump whacking her after she just had been sworn in.
Some very sick people. She was always out there. Before I really knew her as well, she was out there defending me, so I appreciated that, Talsi. But the threat of a warmongering military-industrial complex and the weaponization of government and governmental people that go out and persecute. They like to persecute people that are innocent. Talsi herself became a target of that weaponization when she was outrageously placed on a suspected terrorist watch list by the Biden regime. It's a very evil regime after criticizing their appalling abuses of power. And I'm confident that as director of the National Intelligence, Talsi will.
Well, he said that the Biden administration put her on the list of people to be watched, and now she's head of NIA thanks to Donald Trump. So we'll see how that shakes out. We'll see how that works out. A lot of people did not want her in that position for various reasons. Folks, today has been a really, really busy day as far as news. And we here at Current Events Now, thank you for coming in today. If we could get you to like and to subscribe, that would be great. And go to Amazon. I am a author. I have a lot of books out there. And if you'll pick up a book, just stop at Amazon, put in my full name, and the books should come up. And pick a book. I've covered many subjects, so I'm certain there'll be something there that you can get. And I appreciate your help. I appreciate your coming in and sitting with us for a while. And we'll bring you hard-hitting stories, news you can use, stuff that will enlighten you and make you smarter. Until the next time, take care of yourselves.